Remember you are dust, and to dust you shall return. Many of us will be familiar with these words if ever we've been to a funeral. It is something that God reminded Adam of after his fall from grace in the Garden of Eden. Adam, the actual name Adama, means dirt or dust of the earth. It's of what we are made of. And yet, it is also an expression of our frailty too. On Ash Wednesday, we begin the season of Lent, and each of us will be marked upon our foreheads with the sign of the cross in ash, being reminded that we are dust, and to dust we shall return. Turn away from sinfulness, and instead be faithful to Christ. Lent is an opportunity for us to discipline ourselves, to better order our lives according to God's will and intention for us, to order our lives that we might be more like Jesus himself. And so, in prayer and in fasting and in charitable good works, we try to establish within ourselves greater habits, greater virtues, that we may be a blessing to this world and maybe something more than the mere dust of the earth of which we are created. Now, this may sound morbid, and frankly, there is an element of it that is. It is right that we are reminded of our mortality and our limited and flawed human nature. However, in this, there is also great freedom and great hope. Because even Christ himself, God himself in Jesus Christ, took on human flesh and blood. And God did not create us out of the dust of the earth just because it's all he had hanging around. It's because he intended us to be this way. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. And through us, God can indeed do great things. And so as we discipline ourselves this Lenten season, let us remember we do so not simply to escape our failings, and definitely not to heap condemnation upon ourselves, but rather we do it to draw out the very best within us, the very Christ-like elements that live within the heart and soul of each and every one of us, that great potential that God gifted us with. For we are but dust, and to dust we shall return. But by God, what wonders God can achieve, even with mere dust of the earth like you and me. So, brothers and sisters, as Lent starts with a service of Ash Wednesday, I encourage each and every one of us to take seriously this message. We are dust, and to dust we shall return. But let us rightly order our lives, that we may live for something even greater still. We may live as the people Christ has called us to be.